Welcome to hisaab.pk. In this video, we are going to learn about the import purchase procedure. Now, the first step in an import purchase procedure is by opening up an import purchase control account in the chart of account section by clicking on the general ledger tab and opening up an GL account. Now, select the relevant account group, click on the fetch account code button and enter the name for the import purchase control account. Now once the name has been input, click on the add account button and the import purchase control account has been set up. Now the next step is by opening up an item of inventory that needs to be imported. In this case, we are assuming that the item already exists. The next step is by opening up a foreign supplier against whom the goods will be imported and a local supplier for duties and custom charges, etc. In this case, we are assuming that both the item and the suppliers have already been opened up. Now the first step is by making a purchase order against the foreign supplier by clicking on the purchase order entry tab and from the supplier drop down list select the foreign supplier. In this case, the foreign supplier is heroin. Now enter the relevant exchange rate and enter relevant details as required. In the cart section, select the relevant item that is being imported. Let's assume the units will be 100 and the price will be $1,000 per unit and click on add item. Now click on the place order button and the purchase order has been entered successfully. Now the next step is by clicking on the receive items on this purchase order button and enter a goods received note. Enter the exchange rate as required. In this case, we are assuming that the exchange rate remains the same and click on the process receive items. Now the goods received note has been entered successfully. Now the next step is by going in the purchases module and now in this case we have to establish liability against both the suppliers by clicking on the supplier invoice tab. Select the relevant supplier from the drop down list, enter the supplier's reference and in the chart of account section select the import purchase control account. And we have entered $100,000 and click on enter invoice. Now the liability against the foreign supplier has been entered. We can view the double entries from this section. And similarly, we need to enter or set up another liability against the local supplier. Click on the purchases module and click on the supplier invoices tab. Select the relevant supplier. In this case, select clearing and forwarding agents. Similarly, from the chart of accounts drop down list, select the import purchase control account and enter the relevant amount. In this case, let's assume